drifting through the endless void. A single drop of water floats, suspended in nothingness. It spins slowly, catching the pale sunlight that filters through the vast black of space. No gravity. No up or down. Only motion and perfection. This drop, tiny, fragile, and impossibly still, holds within it one of nature's most elegant secrets. Out here, far above Earth, a liquid does not spread or spill. It becomes a sphere, a perfect globe of life, bound together by an invisible force, surface tension. The astronauts aboard the International Space Station have seen it. They've played with it. A droplet released from a straw or fingertip doesn't fall. It hovers like a crystal orb. Push it gently, and it wobbles like jelly, shimmering with light. It's beautiful, almost alive. But behind this beauty lies a deep scientific truth, a force that shapes stars, builds worlds, and sculpts the tiniest droplets of water. The story of surface tension is not just about liquid. It's about the universal tendency toward balance, perfection, harmony. And so, in this tale of cosmic physics and fragile beauty, we explore what happens when gravity fades, when chaos is stilled, and when a single drop reveals the design of the universe. Every molecule of water is like a tiny magnet. On Earth, gravity pulls it down, forcing it to drip, flow, or splash. But in space, that pull is gone. What's left is something extraordinary, the pull from within. Surface tension is a name we give to this invisible harmony, the force that pulls each molecule toward its neighbor. It's not strong like gravity or magnetism, yet it's persistent, gentle, and unrelenting. Every drop tries to become as compact as possible, minimizing its surface area. And the smallest possible surface area, in 3 dimensions, is the sphere. That's why every free-floating liquid, from water to oil to molten metal, becomes perfectly round in microgravity, not because something pushes it, but because nothing gets in the way. In low Earth orbit, this dance is constant. Astronauts watch globes of coffee float past. They see floating spheres of tears when someone cries. Even spilled water doesn't scatter. It merges into a single, pulsating orb, drifting like a planet in miniature. It's mesmerizing, but it's also dangerous, because surface tension can cause liquids to cling, to crawl, to coat instruments and electronics. It's both beauty and chaos intertwined. Nature's design at its purest and most unpredictable. Inside the laboratories of the International Space Station, science unfolds like poetry. Astronauts don't just observe these droplets. They study them, film them, and push them to their limits. A needle releases a single drop of colored water. Cameras roll as the liquid forms a perfect sphere. Then, using air jets or static electricity, scientists make the droplet vibrate, spin, and merge with others. When 2 droplets touch, they fuse instantly. No splash, no sound, no mess. Just unity. These moments reveal the raw mechanics of cohesion, the bonds that tie every molecule to its neighbor. It's the same process that shapes rain back on Earth, that allows insects to walk on ponds, that forms bubbles in your drink. But here in space, stripped of gravity, it becomes art. Watching these droplets collide is like watching stars form. Each fusion, each ripple, each shimmer, it echoes cosmic creation. The patterns of surface tension are written everywhere. From the birth of planets to the smallest drop of dew, every floating orb aboard the ISS is a message from nature, whispering, "This is what perfection looks like when nothing pulls you apart." Surface tension isn't just a curiosity. It's a fundamental architect of the universe. On the smallest scale, it shapes the cells of life. Each living cell is enclosed by a membrane that behaves like a liquid under tension, flexible, strong, self-sealing. Without that, no life could exist. On a larger scale, the same principle echoes through the cosmos. Stars, too, are spheres. Planets, moons, even black holes, all take the same shape when gravity balances the inward pull of their own mass. The universe seems obsessed with a round form. From atoms to worlds, it repeats the same design over and over again. It's humbling to think. The same force that shapes a tear in space also shapes the Earth itself. The difference is scale, not principle. And so, when we see an astronaut chasing a floating drop of water, laughing as it shivers and splits apart. We are watching physics at its most profound, the same physics that governs the destiny of galaxies. That's the beauty of surface tension. It's the poetry of attraction, written in the language of molecules. Now imagine the view from space, Earth turning slowly below, and inside the station, a sphere of water trembles in midair. Astronauts use light to split it into smaller spheres, then watch as they rejoin, perfectly round again. No gravity, no resistance, just motion and memory. Sometimes, they trap air inside a water sphere, creating bubbles within bubbles, like tiny worlds suspended inside larger ones. You can see reflection, refraction, and rainbow light bending across its surface. Every color of the spectrum swirls within that one droplet. Surface tension turns the simplest act, a drop of water, into a performance. It becomes a mirror of nature's balance, a display of harmony that only microgravity can reveal. The dance continues endlessly, merge, divide, spin, merge again. A miniature universe unfolding in silence. And you realize this is not just science. It's art, wonder, and the unspoken reminder that even in the emptiness of space, nature still seeks beauty. Far below, Earth glows blue and white, the only world we know that has oceans, rain, and rivers. Every wave, every droplet, every glimmer of water owes its existence to the same invisible law, surface tension. In space, where gravity loosens its hold, that law takes the stage. Liquids become living sculptures, moving with grace and intention. Each sphere, each shimmer, tells us that the universe, despite its chaos, craves symmetry. It's poetic to think that in the most chaotic environment imaginable, a vacuum filled with radiation and silence, the tiniest droplet can find perfect balance. That's what makes this phenomenon so powerful. It reminds us that the laws of nature never stop seeking order, even when everything else fades away. So the next time we see astronauts floating through droplets of water in space, laughing as they chase shimmering orbs, we should remember what they hold in their hands is not just a toy or a trick. It's the essence of the universe, the perfect sphere, the shape of balance, beauty, and eternity. In the heart of every star, every atom, every ocean wave, and every drop that drifts silently through space, the same truth whispers again and again. Perfection, even in chaos, is always round. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed exploring the wonders of our universe, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends who love the stars too. Tap the bell icon so you never miss a journey through the cosmos. Keep looking up and stay curious.